Alright, so for this video we're going to work on, oh no, I guess I know those are your favorite things, but can we wait? Wait. We're going to work on how to hold an object and how to retrieve. So the first thing you got to do, we learned, so Zora and I went to Clicker Expo in 2013, and we took a seminar with Michelle Palat, and, hey, excuse me, stop licking the carpet, for crying out loud. And we took one of the seminars we took was on retrieve. And I'll post the notes from that seminar into the files section. So before you do a retrieve, you got to start with laying out your criteria. So our criteria, we want to hold an object without mouthing. So if you want to train a service dog or you want to do a competition retrieve, you don't want them mouthing the object, you don't want them chewing on it. So if you were to have them, if your goal is to have a service dog retrieve your remote control or your cell phone, you don't want them mouthing the cell phone or the remote control. That could damage it, and that would defeat the whole purpose of picking them up. A competition retrieve, they're not allowed to mouth the object. So one of our criteria is retrieving it without mouthing. We're also going to say, I want them to come front and place it in my hand without me reaching for it. So again, if you were training a service dog, maybe you can't reach for it, so they need to be able to come to you. And that is also part of the competition retrieve. So when you start training something, think about, what is my criteria? What is my goal? Do I just want to get this one trick, or do I have end goals? Do I want to have them carry bells when we ring in for Salvation Army and look really cool and collect lots of money? Do I want them to collect dollar bills? Do I want to train my service dog to pick up my remote control because I can't do it? Think about what your criteria is. So for the purpose of this right here, we're going to say my criteria is pick up the object and place it in my hand without mouthing it. So the previous video for holding an object, we started to develop love for the object. So if your dog isn't enthusiastic, hey, look what I got. Oh yeah, see? So she sees her barbell and she's like super enthusiastic about it. Can you take it? Oh yes, good girl. So if they don't love this object, if they don't want to take this from you, they're not going to learn how to take other things. So to start this, you're going to start, as I showed you in the previous video, letting them sniff it, lick it. Any interest at all is rewarded. A click and a reward. This is better if the rewards are in a little bowl instead of me reaching them out of the bag. So now to get them to hold, a duration hold, you're going to hold that object. I've got a barbell in your two hands. And so I've got my clicker between the palm of my hand and my thumb. And I've got my barbell in my first two fingers. This way I can use everything. And then I'm just going to take it away from her. So she held it for like half a second. And then I'm going to hand it to her, let her hold it again. Oops, no paw. Good girl. So I'm not actually letting go of it now. We're going to try and move her over here so you can see. Come on. And you're going to do this over and over again, slowly increasing the amount of time, and you're not actually going to let go. And then you're going to start by placing it in their mouth, moving your hands away for half a second, putting your fingers back for half a second. And this allows them to know, and sorry, the whining is Zora sitting in the crate, and the camera is attached to the crate. But she's actually fine. She just isn't participating. So you're going to hand them the object, move your hands away, put your hands back, click, and reward. And you're going to do this more and more duration so that they know they get clicked and rewarded when your hands come back to the object. Hands away, hands back, click, and cookie. And they learned that when your hand comes on the object, then they get clicked and rewarded. And this is how you start to build duration, so we can go, and she'll hold it. Okay, she's starting to give me a high five. Good. Good girl. So now, just for fun, so I just stopped at the dollar store. This is a solar light Santa thing. She's never seen this before. If you don't have a barbell, you could also use, say, a clean dish brush from the kitchen. But here's our Santa thing. So when you're choosing an object, you don't necessarily have to use a barbell, but you want to use something that they could pick up off the floor. So it has some distance, so you have your barbell and a thing with distance that lifts the centerpiece off the ground. So I'm going to handle this to her. Good girl. And she immediately puts her mouth in. So this is part of the, we love the original object. And by the way, don't use a toy. And your training object, put it away when you're done. It only comes out for training. And that's special. Now this is how we develop the love. Shh. Zora. Shh. Zora. Oh, good quiet. And I'm going to throw a cookie at Zora. Dani, come. Dani, come. Thank you. So we gotta love the object, love it, and we can only have it for training. And when we get our special treats, good girl. Okay, I'm gonna let go, let her hold it. So this is a little heavy to one side. Take it. Good girl. So I let go for a second. Zora, quiet. Zora. Oops, bounced it off the top. Dani, come take Santa. Good girl. So that's how we work on duration and the dog in the crate. Take Santa. Take Santa. Oops. Try again. Good girl. So I hope this helps. I hope you love our video. Thank you.